Hello everybody, Simon here from High Plane Games. Hope you are having a grandiose day. Today is the launch of Lonely Mountains Downhill, and I have been looking forward to this game coming out, and I've been playing it for about an hour, admittedly at 6 o'clock in the morning this morning, just to kind of get to grips with how it all works. And then I thought, I don't have a chance to actually get a fully edited review out there just yet. But I really wanted to just tell everyone I've had an amazing time with it so far. So what better to do than do a live broadcast game review as I go along. If anyone's watching live, you're more than welcome to add questions as we go. If you're watching on replay, just drop them in the comments and I'll get back to you on them. What's really interesting is the version of this game down on the bottom right hand corner. It's not version 1, and I don't understand why, because it's launched. And it's not early access, so very confusing version control, people. Very confusing. However, this game is fan-tabby-doozy, so let me dive in and show you where I've got to in the... how long have I played? I did spot on my statistics. Oh, there we go, an hour 35. So I've been getting into it a fair bit. This is, think 3D Trials, but not really, or Downhill Domination without any AI. You are always playing single player. It's always against an online leaderboard by checkpoint system, and there will be 4 mountains that you can choose. So you've got Gratterhorn, Redmore Peaks, Sierra Rivera, and I've not unlocked the 4th one yet. We might do that live on the broadcast, who knows. The idea is that each mountain has several different trails, and one of the good things about this game is that you can kind of interweave between the trails as they go, and they'll all kind of have their own start and finish sector. So as you can see, all of the 4 trails at the end always have like the last little sector, but they've got different start points and interweave as they go. Your first go down every trial will just be getting to the bottom. Then afterwards, yeah, let's do the first trial just so that you can see it. So you'll always go Explorer, which is where you have to unlock the challenges as you go. Then after that you'll get Beginner, which then you have to do like 21 crashes or less under 3 minutes. Then it's under 2 minutes 30 and so on and so forth. But you need to unlock all of the beginners to then get into Expert, and some of these are locked. So like I have to do all 3 of these to then get the 1 minute 50 with 7 crashes or fewer to unlock that paint thing. Once you've unlocked all of those, you'll then unlock Freerider, which lets you kind of tour around a bit, because there's an element of like chilling out and relaxing on the mountain, but you have to go through the pain of getting through the gameplay first to get there. Not that it's a pain, it's a delight. Now, I'm not very good at this opening one, as you can see, but let's see how we get on. There's 6 bikes that you can unlock, but you have to do it through the stages as you go. Unlocking parts as part of the challenges as you go through. Same for colours of bike, as well as colours of clothing for your rider, although you can play with the rider skin and the helmet design. So, this is the very first level. Admittedly, I'm going for an expert challenge, but it's the same thing regardless, in terms of what you'll actually do. There's 2... before I start, there's 2 different control options. I have chosen the ability to do left and right steering based on where the rider is looking. So if as you're going down towards the bottom of the screen, right is left and left is right. Because I'm used to that with olds, because I'm old, I'm in my 30s. And I'm used to that as types of my steering. However, there is another option which the game Blaze Rush introduced me to, which is where you point the direction on the left analog stick of where you want to go on the screen. And I find that really difficult with my head to get round, because I'm always playing from the perspective of the rider, not the perspective of me doing 360 on the screen. So you get to choose whichever one you want. There we go. Can you kind of see the 2 differences? Left and right controls for me. It's just how my brain's wired. So, 2 minutes. We won't make it, but let's go. So you have this, the steering. Take a shortcut because that's how you get the quicker times, and that's how you splat yourself. Restart. we'll be doing a lot of that. So the beauty, oh my god, of this is all about risk versus reward. You can stay on the trail and go through the safe route, but that will never get you the net quick time, and that's the difference really between how you play, because you can go as fast or as slow as you want. We've not even got to a checkpoint, Simon. Okay. You can tell I've done a day's work, and then I've just come in raw. I'm like, hey, PlayStation, let me play the game, please. Okay, let's get going a bit. So each of those checkpoints at the end of each level will give you leaderboard stats per checkpoint. So you can kind of see over the course of a run if you want to make something quicker or slower or not. Ah! I was going to splat them. Here we are now. No, we're not. Nice. No! And what it does when it takes you back to a checkpoint, we'll say that was strategically done, is it resets your time to where you was at that checkpoint. So potentially, ow, if you wanted to, if you knew that you was doing something slower for a certain checkpoint, particularly on these ones where you aren't limited to getting down precisely, this is all about speed, this run. Oh my god. Then you're okay. You can't do infinite drop either. He will just die. So that actually factors in a lot more in the second mountain I found. And then you've got these jumps. This is not a good run. But what I find, and I think this is probably just the way how I play, because I'm going the wrong way. Let's try that again, shall we? Although, does that end up being quicker doing that? Cheetah Brahma. There we go, I missed something there, didn't I? So like I've got, he says doing it wrong, but I've got like how to get through this bit really, really quickly down to a T when I get it right. That's not right, let's crash. Thank you. Thankfully there's trophies for hitting the tree 500 times and stuff like that. That's not a good run. Ah! You can tell my frustration. I'm like, oh, nice. Ah, damn it. Because I'm trying to take shortcuts. But this is kind of how the gameplay works. Now, admittedly, I'm driving absolutely terribly. But this game just has that one more go mechanic. And I can't help but want to explore and take liberties with track layout and design. There we go, because we're going to lose the 2-minute mark. This is the end of that specific level. And as you can see, when you run out of stamina meter and it goes to the red bit, then you're stuck. So at the end of each level, as you go through, you can see all of the 7 sectors and then your points behind what your personal best is. And then it saw that I lost connection to the game, but can you see it's now going through each sector, providing my leaderboard rank for each of those. So some of those haven't changed, but where I'd done that cut, you can see I've jumped up 176 places and I'm now the 90th best in the world. And that was still my fastest time somehow, but still not good enough for the expert challenge. And that's how you play the game, essentially. You continue on. So there you go. So we've got that trial there. Let's move on to Wandering Woods, and let's try the expert trials here, because you can see I've unlocked the ones there. So you can have as many challenges in a section going at once if you like, which can be quite handy because you might be going for time or you might be going for precision. I just check them all because you'll invariably end up doing one or t'other. And what you'll see as we go down this, we'll kind of go on and off the first trail. I really like that aspect of the game. And it just handles so beautifully. Great game. So yeah, short review, pick it up. But I'm going to be playing along. If you've got any questions, please do leave them in the chat or on replay. Ah! Nearly. Long way round, long way round. Dang it! Again. I knew that was going to go wrong. I was trying to shortcut. That was terrible. Onward. Sometimes when you're going away from the camera, because it elongates some of the jumps, it feels like you're going really slow, but actually you're going uphill. Oh, just about made that. I've used too much pedal power. There we go. And your stamina recovers if you're going downhill and you take your foot off the... Oh, for God's sake. Off the pedals. So there we go, we'll do a cut there. No! There's going to be a lot of that. And the trees are beautifully positioned to do things like that as well. Okay. Ah, you've done the same thing again. And it's because you get zoned into like an eye pattern. And then sometimes you'll like overcorrect stuff. And then I often crash on the really simple stuff because that's when I start using the sprint to try and make up time. Like I should have done that shortcut and I didn't. So I've tried that. That's a typical Smithy thing to do. No! I'll also say as well, particularly in the first third of this game, most of the most hazardous stuff happens right at the beginning of a checkpoint. So that one's quite unique in being towards the... I've gone the long way round, although that helps me out with that. There we go. Checkpoints also refill your stamina button. Shit. How many crashes have we had? Quite a lot. We might have to be cautious instead of fast now. Not that we were going that fast anyway. Start to see, this is the final sector again. 3 seconds off, damn it. I love that the first thing I see when I join in a live stream is a face plant off a hill. Welcome to Higher Playing Games! So although that was a better run for me, again, just 3 seconds off. That's a shame. And I've lost connect. Oh, there we go. It's starting to reconnect back up onto the thing. So you can see there the rank per section as you go. So whilst I turned on all of the challenges and managed to get the unlocked voodoo outfit, that's kind of quite handy from that perspective. You can see moving on up the challenges as we go. Let me show you some of the customization. So only got the grasshopper one at the moment, but we've got the cheetah, the voodoo, and that for there, and then the rider themselves. So there's voodoo, cheetah, classic. Let's do some voodoo. Now you can see the stuff that you've got on that. What I also like, and it's so underrated, I think with a lot of games, is good progress charting. So you can see how much of the game that I've unlocked so far, how much I've played, how many challenges I've done, how you're getting on towards trophies as well for those dem achievements inside. So as you can see, there's lots of stuff for crashing into things. I'll get those. And then play stats as well. So now obviously I've not got through all of the game, but that's very helpful to do. I'm going to continue on. Let's go to trail number 3. So again, 12 crashes or fewer, and then quick times, which it doesn't look like I'll be able to do, but if you don't mind me generally not going quite so fast, I'll continue showing you all the different mountains that I've unlocked so far. And if we can, possibly unlock the 4th mountain, because there's only 4 mountains with 4 courses each. I'd quite like there to have been some more, but actually, like, what's here is fantastic. No! 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 Death to all! Oh, for God's sake. I knew the rock was there, so I tried to steer around it and went the wrong way. There we go. I was trying to take the shortcut, but I got air. So the only thing that I can't comment on with this game, oh my god, is how the different bikes handle, because I've only got the base bike. However, there are trophies in place for finishing every... turned too early. For finishing every trail with every bike. So it's not that, like, bikes gate your progress, if that makes sense. Everything can be done with everything. Ooh, sneaky. No, no, no! I knew that was going to happen. Oh, nice. That was completely by... Oh. One was by accident, one was by purpose. Okay. Ah! And I sound angry when I'm playing this game, but I'm absolutely loving it. It's the right kind of, like, one more go annoyance. We've not seen them yet. I think they come up in Mountain 2. There's only one thing that slightly irked me, and that's when you're having to cross trees and logs. If you have to, like, quite often there'll be 2 tree logs together. Oh dear. Bye-bye. And so, like, if you're perfectly in the centre of those... Christ. Perfectly in the centre of those logs, you'll... Yeah, we've run out of crashes, haven't we? Let's... Yeah, okay. Right, let's... I'm going to restart the run from scratch, and let's go for it. This is not Happy Wheels, Simon. I'll tell you what, the biker isn't happy. Let me concentrate, I'm talking too much. See how much better I've... Ugh. Right, let's just... Wah, wah. I was annoyed that it wasn't going to be fast. There we go. Ah, I thought that might let me away with that. Okay, we got this. We're going to get this. We will not suck. Let's go the long way round. But that's the beauty of the risk versus reward of this game, is, like, do you go for those because you're going to need to chop several seconds off the time, or not? No, not again. So, like, that's a really handy couple of... Oh, I was going to say, I remember fucking this up when I was playing it through this morning. Yes! There we go. Through there, thank you. Oh no 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 no! Oh my god! Beware of the bottomless pit, indeed. No. Ah, that was going so well. Oh. Trophy. Sticks and stones do break my bones. Okay, game. I'm sorry. I killed the guy. Oh, nearly. Okay. I do want to try these shortcuts because I think this has the potential for being a decent run. If only I could just not be shit. Done that wrong. Oh, done that very wrong. Right, no more crashes. Yes! Woo! Okay, so we've unlocked the outfit for Turtle. I'm assuming that will be green. Park by unlocked pace breaker. So that's us getting closer to having a new bike to play with. And there's our leaderboard rank starting to pop up. I'm assuming they're having a day one problem with connectivity for the leaderboard servers. But delighted to be 126th in the world. I'll take that. Don't think I've been 126th in the world in anything. Okay. Oh dear. We'll do number 4 just for completion. Then we'll move on to the next mountain just so that I can show you that as well. And this one's all about time. Ouch! Oh, just about. Ah! Christ. No. No. Ah! I was getting paranoid at being so close to the edge. I can see that they want you to... Yeah, okay. Impaled on the tree. Let's go again. No, yes. Ah, nudges. I feel like that shortcut is just baiting me into more crashes. Again. Okay, we can do this. I always crash on this bit because it looks like it should be so much... Ah, see? Because it feels like a slalom, I feel like this is time where you could easily make up ground. But clearly not, judging by my terrible driving. This is why I don't sim race. Ah, I thought I could do a shortcut. That's the beauty of the game. Risk versus reward. We shall go for reward of survival. Ah, long way round. Okay, and we're back up. We've seen this bit before, haven't we? So it's where the trails all join back up again. Ugh. Home. But not not fast enough. And not fast. That's not even my fastest time either. So, if that's how Mountain 1 treats you, let's try trials. Right, let's continue on and see what we can do. So, less than 3 minutes 20. See, I didn't crash 23 times when I was playing this morning. But yeah, each mountain changes up the aesthetics. Does throw in a few different things for you to play around with, but it generally makes things much more challenging as you go along. In terms of jumps. Also trying to throw you down really steep hills that you need to be able to break through. And also way more shortcuts. Like everywhere. Oh, that was terrible. Let's try this again. And this game absolutely rewards memory as well. So being able to remember how the stages run is super important. I didn't mean to go that way, but hey, we'll take it. I don't think it was meant to go round that tree either. I remember this bit. There's a log coming up. So this is what I mean about the log. If you end up in the middle of that log, it will quite often just spit you off into a crash. And sometimes that's quite annoying. That is literally the only negative that I have for this game so far. I love that faded pixel effect as well on the water as it splashes. That was a shortcut I missed. Ah! Right, okay, the fruit. There's another shortcut I've missed. Didn't need to go around that tree. So you can see how like all of this time adds up, and that's where I end up 10 seconds off the pace from where I need to be. But it just plays so beautifully. I don't think I've played a mountain game like this nearly as fun. There was a PS1 game by Codemasters that they then did a sequel to on PlayStation 2, which was Downhill Domination. That I think needs to, which reminds me of this to a point. And this is definitely 1,000,000% better than Line Rider, which I did not enjoy. Sorry, that's Skeleton Rider. tree then. Ah! Slightly slower. That's annoying. Practice must be had. No breaks, high stakes. Trophy unlocked. Thank you very much. Again, 3 minutes 20. Oh, I was only 3 seconds off last time. Let's give that one a go. Also, a shout out to the sound design of this game as well, which really comes alive with headphones on. Because you can kind of like hear the waves of the mountains and of the water and stew. That's better. Gonna be. Is that a shortcut? Yes, it is. Wasn't what I expected that to do, but okay. Oh! Getting some air. For God's sake. If I remember rightly, after this there's a giant stone bridge we drive down. Or pedal down, rather. Nope. Fly off. There's a shortcut there. Thank you very much. Ooh. Wow, I don't know quite where I think I'm going there. Okay. That was more luck than judgment. No! Okay. Take two. Nice. Ooh. Oh. Oh, yes. No. Oh, you ruined it, Simon. Twit. Fair, that didn't really feel much faster now that I've done it the right way. It's just if you catch some of the hills slightly wrong, it sends you off flying. And it's mostly my fault because I'm trying to pedal to try and keep up speed. Which is dangereux. No! Okay. We can't do it. Christ. Smithles. Excuse me! I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh, this feels better. It feels slower, but it feels better. Yes! And we got it. There we go, much better. 79th in the world. I'll take that. Could have shaved another second off, but that will do me. Thank you very much. So that unlocks a new part for a bike. Let's dive over to the customization. So we've got four parts for Pace Breaker, one for Boar and Geronimo, but at least you can kind of see what they do, or what they look like. I'm assuming one will be like slightly more. Oh, let's do Turtle. There we go. Let's change him out a bit. We've done that. So as I've completed the beginner ones, you can see it's then unlocked the expert ones. So I've still got to get good and get another 9 seconds off to start getting the expert stuff as I go along. Now what we got here? Oh, I clearly failed here. 240 to unlock the trial. We'll give it a go. See how we get on. If all else fails, we'll move on to show a little bit of Mountain 3. Turtle. Imagine the testicles on that poor person. No, 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 no. Okay. Again, more luck than judgment. I was trying to go for the shortcut. That would save me 0.01 second. goodness sake. Or his leg bones. Yes, indeed, right. I feel like this game is ripe for a local multiplayer pass the controller competition. Oh my god. Okay, right, we can do this. You did this morning and you was half awake. Maybe that's why. Really? Could you see that there was a little path further up that hill that was a little dirt tracky? So this is the longer way down, I think. But in theory, it's the safest. And that's part of the fun, is trying to discover what is a shortcut, what isn't. But I really like that the game in general, oh dear, does let you progress for just being competent rather than fast. Which is just as well. Just as well I'm neither. Oh, that was a long way round that. Nope. So sorry. I mean, thank God this game has like a real instant respawnage. One cure... no, I knew I'd done it wrong as soon as I got there. Fine line between fast and finished here, indeed. But that's what I love about the game, is it rewards you just for finishing. Ah! But if you really want to get the most out of like the leaderboard challenges and stuff like that, then the risk versus reward stuff is really, really where it counts. Oh, that reminds me actually, I know I said I only had one weird quirk about the game that I was a bit like, huh? There is a second one, and that is if you keep crashing in the first... Oh, I knew that was going to happen as soon as I'd done it. If you keep crashing in the first section, it keeps your crashes and doesn't respawn them back to zero, even though you're starting from scratch. Ah, I remember this now. I got stuck on this morning for a while. Didn't expect that to move. So if you want to like have a good run from the get-go without those crashes meaning anything, you have to go into the menu and select restart run, not restart from checkpoint. Ah, no, we made it. I thought I was offline. Well, I was, but I saved it. Ooh, nearly. Again, long way round, and again. Christ. So with these jumps, because they're so long... Oh, that was terrible. If you pedal over these, you'll be going so fast that you get hurt and would fall off the bike anyway. So that's just an interesting aside that you will have to deal with that. That's annoying. That felt slow to me. Ooh, nice. Not nice. Ah, not quite. Oh, hello. Discoveries like these are gold. Can I go down the middle of that? Yes! There we go, that's a second saved. Oh, let's go into the water. I've just spotted that's a shortcut there as well. Ah, missed it. And that. If I can make it. The water that we're... No, let's go the long way. Unless we can take a wide line in. I don't know if that felt faster or not. This will be. Because we aren't in the water. No! Into the waterfall we go. Needed a wash. I knew I'd pedalled too hard for that. Christacles. No! I'd done that earlier this morning. I kept thinking that I was having to go over the water and you don't. You go round it into it. Like the rest of the game. Can't believe I just done that same mistake again. Idiot. Ah. Right at the end we can do this. Don't think we can do the 240, but we can do the 3 definitely. Ah! But an improvement of 33 seconds I will take. And that gives us another piece for the pace breaker, which is good. So I'll move on and I'll just show you a little bit of Mountain 3. And then I think we shall call this stream a day, but this is Lonely Mountains Downhill. I have had an absolute blast with this. As you can see, this is as far as I got this morning before I had to go to work. So, if we beat 2 minutes 15, we unlock the trail. Okay. 19 crashes or fewer. Okay. Let's give it a go, Turtle. It's very rewarding when it works. Yes, it is. Sorry, I just spotted that. Do you like Sierra Nevada? There you go. So I have to go restart run to get rid of that crash because I'll need those crashes later on. Oh, for fanny's sake. So yeah, if they could patch that in to have a button to let you restart the run, just like what the Trials games do, that would be amazeballs, please. Alright, I think I might be quite slow around this. On purpose, because I want to get the 19 crashes or less out the way. Go a long way round again and again. Into the cactus. I was going to go and again, but we seem to avoid it that time. Oh, not there. Oh, ouch. No! It's because I was trying to sprint on a jump. I don't feel confident enough to take that flat. Oof. Ah! I think the other mechanic I need to... Ah! Did he hit the floor? Didn't hear it. The other mechanic I need to get used to is taking my foot off the pedal when I'm going downhill to recover stamina so that I can be quicker on the flats, because I think that's also where I lose time. Going to say, please have a checkpoint somewhere soon. We'll do that. Nice. Ooh. Trophy. Ah, yeah, we got the trail. Hey. Okay. I will take that happily. Should we discover the new trail together? And then we'll round off the stream. There we go. Oh, hang on. Let's put on our new... Purple Rain. We've not tried that. And Moose as the new outfit. There we go. Okay, let's go into Explore. So Explore takes away any time-bound stuff or crash stuff. This is just you literally getting down to the bottom of the mountain, so you don't have to be fast at all. or accurate. You just need to get down. Which is just as well after that. I'm super intrigued that it's got this here. Can we go either way? Come on. Ooh. My legs! Feels really awkward. Let's try this way instead. Oh! Don't know how we managed that. Ouch. Ouch. But you can kind of see that one's like the standard. There you go. There they are, rejoining back together. Ah! So you can kind of see that one is the pro way. This is not the way! let's stay safe. Ah, Simon. But yeah, the more you play, the more flavour you get for each stage, the better you should, in theory, get. Yes, checkpoint 1 completo. How the hell? I can't see how we can... How? Ah! Okay. Or not? Sorry about this. Just trying to work out where the bloody hell we're supposed to be going. Very narrow! I'll have to splat. No! Ah. Ah, hey! No, no! Got frustrated there, I hit my knee. Oh, you twat. Okay. There we go. With repetition becomes knowledge and wisdom. That looks like I've gone the wrong way around something. Okay, now we're good. This is difficult to work out where you are meant to be, actually. Oh, that was terrible. I didn't even pedal. No! That checkpoint was ages away. We must have been right close to the... Ah. Oh, schmiffles. Alright. We will do this. So, second half of the game, difficulty level is clearly ramping up quite a wee bit. Which is good. I'm loving the challenge. Just wished I didn't look so shit on stream. Let's be extra cautious around this bit. Oh, that's bloody typical. Christ. No, yes, good power out of that. I got confused. Smithy 2019 quote, I got confused. Again. I'm so sorry. That is a potential shortcut though. Oh, we'll do that instead. Nice. Where are we going? Oh. I feel like this isn't the right way. Well, maybe it is. Hello? Have I broke the game? He was just like, nah. Alright, where are we supposed to be then? I bet this looks obvious to everyone that's not playing. Ah! What an idiot. There we have it. So that is Lonely Mountains Downhill. It came out today for PlayStation 4, which is the version you see on your screens, but also PC, I'm assuming Xbox One, and I've got a feeling Switch as well, actually, to be honest. So, yay for that. Go and enjoy. If this is up your street, I think you'll love it. I certainly am, even though, as you can see, I'm special at it. So, thanks for watching, anyone that did. Take care, and I'll catch you soon on Higher Plane Games. Don't forget to thumbs it up if you liked. Doodles! Someone needs to take that character to hospital. I've got no limbs.